smiled like we were winning, like love had finally found us. But behind your quiet breathing, I felt you slipping from us. We danced around the truth at night, called it fine, called it alright. I held the pieces of your doubt while you were halfway out. You said, give it time, we're okay. But okay kept fading away. We were almost happy, never whole, living on a half-lit hope. I gave you all my heart could hold. You gave me parts you couldn't own. We looked like love to everyone, but lonely when the lights were gone. We were almost happy, never whole. Your laughter felt like borrowed time, like joy you had to force. You loved me with a foot outside, already plotting the escape route door. I learned to read your silent signs, the spaces in between the lines. I stayed because I wanted us. You stayed because it wasn't tough. I kept believing we'd be fine, while losing you a little at a time. We were almost happy, never whole, holding on but letting go. Your heart was somewhere I couldn't go. Mine was breaking soft and slow. We shared a bed, we shared our skin, but not the truth we buried in. We were almost happy, never whole. Cracks we're scared to see, all the things you couldn't be. If I loved harder, stayed more strong, would you have stayed or still moved on? We were almost happy, never whole. I felt it deep inside my bones. I begged the stars, I begged my soul to make you want me all alone. But wanting me was never yours. You wanted less, you wanted more. We were almost happy, never whole. Now I'm learning how to feel a happiness that's truly real, one that doesn't take its toll of being almost, but never holding, but never whole. We were a story half written, coffee cups and borrowed time. Your hand would almost find mine, then pull away at the line. We talked like it was forever, but lived like it was pretend. Every someday you whispered had an expiration at the end. I learned your breathing patterns, the way your walls went up. You let me see your broken parts, but never let me touch. We were almost us, never again. So close it still hurts to say. We stood at the door forever, then turned and Your jacket still smells like midnight, like rain and late night drives. I keep it like a bad habit from a life that wasn't mine. You looked at me like you loved me, but left like you never stayed. It's hard to mourn a goodbye when nothing was ever named. I was falling while you hovered, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. You held my heart with careful hands, like it was yours to lend. We were almost us, never again, a promise that never stood. You taught me how to want someone who never fully would. If I had left the first night you ran, I might still be okay, but I stayed for the almost part. We were almost us. Maybe in another lifetime you choose me without fear. You don't run when it gets real, you don't disappear. But in this one I learned the cost of loving halfway true, of giving all my heart away to someone passing through. We were almost us, never again, and that's the hardest truth. Not losing you, but losing what I thought we'd grow into. I don't hate you, I just can't stay in what we never were. I'm letting go of almost love. We were almost us. So here's to the love that never lived, the ghost we couldn't save. You will always be my what if, but not my meant to stay. This corner booth still knows our names. Coffee cold, but nothing's changed. Your joke is stuck inside my head. I laugh alone and cry instead. The jukebox plays our old refrain. I swear it sounds like yesterday. I trace your words along the wall where we swore nothing could go wrong. Every memory cuts in half. Now I'm crying where we used to laugh. I'm crying where we used to laugh, and then the places left collapsed. Every smile turns to pain, every joy still says your name. I sit with ghosts of who we were, holding on to what still hurts. I'm crying where we used to laugh, and it's breaking me in half. The park bench still feels warm somehow, like you just left me here right now. Your hoodie smells like late night talks and promises we never caught. I watch your couples pass me by, living dreams we let go by. I wonder if you ever feel the weight of everything that's real. I tried to smile, but then it passed. And now I'm crying where we used to laugh. I'm crying where we used to laugh, in the places love collapsed. Every smile turns to hurt so much. Maybe memories won't feel like touch, but tonight they hold me tight and won't let go without a fight. I loved you more than I could say. That's why this hurts in every way. You moved on, I'm standing still, learning how to feel the feel. I'm crying where we used to laugh. Same old place, different path. I talk to you in empty air, like you might still be there. I gave my best, I gave my all. Now all I have are memories to fall. I'm crying where we used to laugh, learning how to let it pass. Someday this place won't break me back. I'll sit here strong and just relax. But tonight, I'm still the one crying where we used to laugh. You said my name like a promise you never planned to keep. Drew forever in the margins of a love you'd only lease. I believed in every heartbeat, every always you swore. Didn't know that forever had an exit door. We built a life on borrowed time, on words that felt so sure. I held on tight to every line, you were already unsure. Forever felt temporary with you, like a countdown dressed as fate. I was planning years ahead while you were planning your escape. I loved you like it wouldn't end. You loved me while it worked. Forever felt temporary with you, and I was the last to learn. Your touch got lighter every day, like you were practicing goodbye. You stopped saying we out loud, started looking past my eyes. I stayed loyal to the future you were quietly erasing. I kept fixing what was breaking while you were already spacing. I mistook your hesitation for a storm we'd ride through. Didn't see the truth was simple, you were already through. Forever felt temporary with you. Every kiss had an end. I held on to what we started while you stopped trying to pretend. I made a home out of your arms. You packed yours and left. Forever felt temporary well, and I loved you at my best. Maybe love's not meant to promise what the heart can't guarantee. Maybe some souls need to teach us who we're not supposed to be. I don't regret the way I loved, even if it wasn't in return. I just wish I knew the truth before my whole world burned. Forever felt temporary with you, but I stayed like it was real. I thought time would make you choose me if I loved you hard enough to feel. Now I'm learning how to trust again, how to love without fear, letting go of a forever that was never really here. So if you say forever now, I'll listen, but I'll be sure, 'cause I love someone completely whose forever wasn't secure. We kept saying maybe tomorrow, like tomorrow was something we own. I felt the weight of coming sorrow in every silence we ignore. You stayed but not completely, your heart was already gone. I kept loving you freely while you held on just to hold on. We both knew where this was headed, but no one wanted to be the one who said it. Goodbye took too long, we died slow instead of moving on. I kept hoping you kept me close, just enough to never let me go. You knew you didn't belong, but you stayed till I was almost gone. I broke in pieces all along, 'cause goodbye took too long. We slept beside each other's pain, called it comfort, called it home. Every I love you felt strange, like words that lost their tone. I watched myself become less, trying to keep you here. You watched me do my best and still disappear. You said I'm scared to hurt you, but staying did worse than the truth. Goodbye took too long, we faded while pretending strong. You held my hand but closed your heart. I felt the ending from the start. You knew you couldn't stay this way, but you let my heart pay every day. I lost myself trying to be strong, 'cause goodbye took too long. If you left when love was real, maybe this wouldn't hurt so deep. But you stayed until the feeling was something I still couldn't keep. I don't hate you for leaving me, I hate how long you let me believe. Goodbye took too long, I begged the night, I prayed I was wrong. I would have survived a clean break, but not this slow, silent ache. You finally said what I knew all along. When my heart was already gone, I learned where I didn't belong, 'cause goodbye took truth I should have faced with you. I'll love again, but I've learned this song. Sometimes goodbye takes too long. I learned to cry alone in crowded rooms, smile wide so no one knew. I carried storms behind my eyes while holding it together for you. You said you didn't like the drama, so I swallowed every ache. I folded all my broken parts into shapes you could take. I became so good at hiding pain, even I forgot it was there. I laughed a little louder so you wouldn't hear my prayers. I learned to cry alone for love in the dark after your calls. I wiped my tears before you'd ask if anything was wrong at all. I loved you quietly, carefully, so you wouldn't feel the weight. I learned to cry alone for you, and you still walked away. I stopped asking for your comfort, stopped reaching for your hand. It felt safer to break in silence than to make you understand. You'd say you're too sensitive, so I hardened where I could. I taught my heart to feel less, just to be something you would. I mistook emotional distance for something I could fix. Didn't know love shouldn't feel like a test I couldn't pass. I learned to cry alone for love at 3 a.m. on the floor. I begged the ceiling for answers you didn't care to explore. I gave you all my tenderness and called it being strong. I learned to cry alone with you, and learned I didn't belong. One day I heard my own heartbeat breaking louder than my fear. I realized love shouldn't hurt, just to keep someone near. Needing comfort isn't weakness, wanting warmth isn't wrong. I deserve someone who stayed when the nights got long. I learned to cry alone back then, but I won't cry alone again. I won't make myself smaller now, just to fit where you've been. If loving you meant losing me, then that wasn't love at all. I learned to cry alone with you. Now I rise from the fall. So here's to the tears I never showed, the pain I outgrew on my own. I learned to cry alone for you. how to finally go home. I used to know my own reflection before I chased your affection. I bent my dreams to fit your days, learned how to disappear halfway. I silenced doubts, I swallowed pain, called it love, called it fate. I gave you pieces of my soul till I didn't feel whole. I thought love meant sacrifice, but I gave my entire life. I lost myself loving you, forgot what I was meant to do. I became everything you needed and nothing I once knew. I wore your heart like it was mine, ignore the warning signs. I lost myself loving you. Now I'm trying to come back through. I stopped asking what I felt, put you once above my health. I smiled through the cracks you made, told myself I'd be okay. I was there when you broke down, but you were gone when I was drowning. I kept giving, hoping you'd stay, while I slowly faded away. I confused being needed with being loved, held on when it wasn't enough. I lost myself loving you, forgot what I was meant to do. I became everything you needed and nothing I once knew. I wore your heart like it was mine, ignore the warning signs. I lost myself loving you. Now I'm trying to come back through. Maybe love shouldn't erase your name or make you carry all the blame. Maybe love should feel like truth, not losing yourself just to be with you. I loved you more than I knew how, but loving me got lost somehow, and that's the part I can't excuse. I lost myself loving you. I lost myself loving you, gave my all, had nothing to lose. A broken silence held you tight while I disappeared from sight. I begged my heart to just survive when I barely felt alive. I lost myself loving you. Now I'm learning how to choose me too. I'll find the pieces you never saw, pick myself up where I fall. I lost myself loving you, but I won't stay lost forever. The credits roll, but I stayed in my seat, watching memories repeat. You walked away when the lights came on. I was still believing the story wasn't done. You closed the book, you turned the page, said we're just hurting, said we've changed, but I kept reading every line, looking for a reason you'd still be mine. You said goodbye like it was the end. I heard it like, see you again. I loved you past the ending, past the last I don't. When you stopped pretending, I still had hope. When the love stopped breathing, I gave it in. You let it die there in the dark. I loved you past the ending, like you'd still care. Your side of the bed's an empty truth, still shaped like it belongs to you. I talk to ghosts in our old room, tell them I'm fine, they don't believe me too. You moved on like it was overdue. I learned how to ache in silence for you. I packed your things but kept the pain, 'cause letting go felt too much like change. You found relief, I found the cost of loving something already lost. I loved you past the ending, when you said we're done. I kept defending what we'd become. When your heart stopped beating next to mine, I stayed and tried to make it right. I loved you past the ending every time. Maybe that's my curse, my flaw. I don't know how to love in loss. Once I give my heart away, it doesn't understand the word away. If loving you was wrong to do, I'd still be guilty loving you. I loved you past the ending, past the tears I cried, even knowing I was breaking, I still tried. You chose freedom, you chose healing, I chose you. I loved you past the ending, like I always do. Now the story's over, yours and mine, but my heart's still stuck in the final line. If loving you was a mistake, I'd make it again. I loved you past the ending. Room is quiet, but my heart's too loud. Every corner still remembers you somehow. Your coffee cup, your laugh in the air, even your silence is everywhere. I walk these streets we used to own. Now every step feels so alone. I smile for people, but they don't see. I'm breaking slowly, quietly. I tried to be strong, tried letting you go, but love doesn't listen, it only knows. I miss you more than you know, more than these words could ever show. Every night, every tear I hide, you're the ache I keep inside. I miss you more than you know, even when I don't say it out loud. I'm learning how to breathe somehow, but I miss you more than you know. Your name still trembles on my tongue, like a song I can't outrun. I replay moments frame by frame, wishing things were not the same. You said time heals, but time just proves some hearts don't ever choose to move. I gave you all I had in me, now I'm left with memory. I pretend I'm fine, but it's just a show, 'cause loving you was all I know. I miss you more than you know, more than the stars that lose their glow. Every promise, every lie still keeps you alive inside my mind. I miss you more than you know, even when I let you go. I'm smiling, but my heart is slow. I miss you more than you know. If you ever feel a sudden ache, that's my heart making its escape across the miles, across the pain, calling out your name again. I don't need you to come back home, I just wish you knew how much I'm alone. I miss you more than you know, more than the love I couldn't hold. If missing you was all I meant to do, then I'll miss you my whole life through. So if you ever think of me somehow, know I'm still here breaking now, with the love I couldn't outgrow. I miss you more than you know, more than you know. I stayed when your eyes looked past me, when your silence talked so loud. I stayed when love felt heavy and my heart was breaking down. I learned the shape of loneliness, lying right next to you. I kept hoping you would notice all the things I do for you. I called it love, I called it faith, but it was fear that made me stay. I stayed until it hurt. gave you more than I could give, just to feel like I still lived. I stayed while you let go, loved you deep in undertow. I stayed until it hurt. Now I'm healing from the worst. I stayed through broken promises, through nights you weren't there. I stayed through all the maybes, while you stopped even trying to care. I blame myself for wanting more, for needing honesty. I forgot who I used to be, trying to be what you need. I mistook pain for proof of love, when enough was never enough. I stayed until it hurt, until my tears fell rehearsed. I gave you more than I could give, just to feel like I still live. I stayed while you let go, loved you deep in undertow. I stayed until it hurt. Now I'm healing from the worst. Maybe love shouldn't feel like war, or beg for crumbs on the floor. Maybe love is meant to stay, not slowly take your breath away. I loved you with a reckless heart, ignored the cracks from the start. But even love has a breaking point, and mine was staying too long. I stayed until it hurt, until I couldn't feel the dirt under my feet. I lost my ground, trying not to let you down. I stayed when I should have run, chasing ghosts, loving one. I stayed until it hurt. Now I choose me first. I don't regret the love I gave, but I regret the price I paid. I stayed until it hurt, so I could learn how to walk away.